Hi pilots, Edward Hong here, FFCA in the Republic of Korea. Today, we are talking about North American F-86 Sabre and the model airplane, the F-86 Sabre 80mm EDF, made by Freewing.
The North American F-86 Sabre, sometimes called the Sabre jet, is a transonic jet fighter aircraft. Produced by North American Aviation, the Sabre is best known as the United States' first swept-wing fighter that could counter the swept-wing Soviet MiG-15 in high-speed dogfights in the skies of the Korean War, 1950 to 1953, fighting some of the earliest jet-to-jet battles in history. Considered one of the best and most important fighter aircraft in that war, the F-86 is also rated highly in comparison with fighters of other eras. Although it was developed in the late 1940s and was outdated by the end of the 1950s, the Sabre proved versatile and adaptable and continued as a frontline fighter in numerous air forces. Its success led to an extended production run of more than 7,800 aircraft between 1949 and 1956, in the United States, Japan, and Italy. In addition, 738 carrier-modified versions were purchased by the U.S. Navy as FJ2s and -3s. Variants were built in Canada and Australia. The Canadian Sabre added another 1,815 aircraft, and the significantly redesigned CAC Sabre, sometimes known as the Avon Sabre or CAC CA-27, had a production run of 112. The Sabre is by far the most produced Western jet fighter, with a total production of all variants at 9,860 units. General characteristics. Crew. 1. Length. 37 feet 1 inch, 11.30 meters. Wingspan. 39 feet 1 inch, 11.91 meters. Height. 14 feet 1 inch, 4.29 meters. Wing area. 313.4 square feet, 29.12 square meters. Airfoil. Root. NACA 000964 mod. Tip. NACA 0008.1 to 64 mod. Empty weight. 11,125 pounds, 5,046 kilogram. Gross weight. 15,198 pounds, 6,894 kilogram. Max takeoff weight. 18,152 pounds, 8,234 kilograms. Fuel capacity. JP4 fuel, 437 U.S. gallons, 364 IMCL, 1,650 L, internals plus 2 by 200 U.S. gallons, 170 IMCL, 760 L, drop tanks. Power plant. 1 times General Electric J47GE27 turbojet engine, 5,910 lbf, 26.3 kilonewtons thrust. Performance. Maximum speed. 687 miles per hour, 1,106 km per hour, 597 kn, at sea level at 14,212 pounds, 6,446 kilogram. Combat weight 678 miles per hour, 589 kn, 1,091 km per hour. 599 miles per hour, 521 kn, 964 km per hour, at 35,000 feet, 10,668 meters, at 15,352 pounds, 6,964 kilogram. 597 miles per hour, 519 kn, 961 km per hour, at 21,148 feet, 6,446 meters. 599 miles per hour, 521 kn, 964 km per hour, at 22,835 feet, 6,960 meters. Stall speed. 124 miles per hour, 200 km per hour, 108 kn. Range. 1,525 miles, 2,454 kilometers, 1,325 nmi. Combat range. 414 miles, 666 kilometers, 360 nmi, with 2 1,000 pounds, 454 kilogram, bombs and 2 by 200 U.S. gallons, 170 IMCL, 760 L, drop tanks. Service ceiling. 49,600 feet, 15,100 meters at combat weight. Rate of climb, 9,000 feet per minute, 46 meter per second at sea level. Time to altitude, 30,000 feet, 9,144 meters, in 5 minutes 12 seconds. Lift to drag, 15. Thrust, weight, 0.42. Armament, guns. 6x0.50 and 12.7 mm, M3 Browning machine guns, 1,800 rounds in total. Rockets. Variety of rocket launchers, e.g. 2 Matra rocket pods with 18 SNEP 68 mm rockets per pod. Bombs. 5,300 pounds, 2,400 kg of payload on 4 external hardpoints. Bombs were usually mounted on outer 2 pylons as the inner pairs were plumbed for 2,200 US gallons, 760 L, drop tanks which gave the Sabre a more useful range. A wide variety of bombs could be carried, max standard loadout being 1,000 pounds.
From now, the specification of the model airplane Freewing F-86 Sabre. Wingspan 1,200 millimeters, length 1,200 millimeters, flying weight 2,300 grams, and center of gravity, checked manual, and power system 3658 and 1920 kV brushless in-runner motor, and electronic speed control, 100 ampere electric speed control, and 5A BEC and EC5 connector, and EDF 80mm metal EDF with 9 blade fan. Servers 9-gram hybrid standard with 200mm lead and left elevator MD3 1093-200. 9-gram hybrid standard with 300mm lead and nose gear steering and left flap MD31093-300. And 9-gram hybrid reverse with 200mm lead, a right elevator and rudder MD31093R-200. And 9-gram hybrid reverse with 300 lead, a right flap MD31093R-300. 9-gram hybrid standard with 600mm lead, left aileron, right aileron MD31093-600. Landing gear, full metal retractable main and steerable nose gear with shock absorbing struts. Required battery 6 cell 22.2V 4000 mAh to 4500 mAh batteries. And required radio 6 channel, aileron, elevator, rudder, flaps, yes, no lights. Hinge type, nylon hinges, material, EPO foam, skill level, advanced, and build time 2 hours. Recommended environment, outdoor. From now, let's get the Freewing F-86 Sabre 80mm EDF airplanes, the characteristic with the photos. Alright, that is the beautiful and silver colored the F-86 millimeters EDF here, and with the decals. But unfortunately, there is no navigation lights and landing lights. It's up to you whether or not to add additional landing lights and navigation lights. And the fuel tank, the external fuel tank, with the pylons on the main wings, and the EDF ducted fan. You can see the this fan the rear side of the airplane. And it has two intakes. The one is the bottom of the fuselage, and the other one is nose. That is the detailed shot of EDF from Freewing. The blade is 9 and with the inverter motors, and location of the batteries, and 4,000 milliampere maybe, but the location depends on your decision with the capacity of the batteries. And this is the very important things for the EDF airplane. The center of gravity is 170 to 180 millimeters from the leading edge. Is very important things when you set the airplane indoor. And it has control surface directions, and setup is write the photos after the build is complete, power up the radio and connect a fully charged battery to the ESC, use the radio to ensure correct control direction. But there is no the control surface rates. And the elevators and rudders and the optional flaps. Yeah, there's no control rate information in here. Maybe you can find the information on the manual. And this is the EDF dual rate. Yeah, that is I think this is the control rate of the surface. Right, the elevator angles here, and when the F-86 takes up, it needs some of elevator to compensate. The elevator A1, A2 are in the correct position with the fuselage as shown in the diagrams. Maybe the accurate size of the dual rate and control rate is on the manual. And thanks for watching. Until here, some rear airplane F-86 Sabre history and introduction of the Freewing F-86 model airplane. Thanks for watching and see you in the field.